What's up, YouTube? It's 3D the Rap Star, aka it's the Benz Man. Welcome to the channel. What's up, YouTube? It's 3D the Rap Star, aka it's the Benz Man. Make sure you follow me on my new Instagram at it's the Benz Man. That's ITSTHEBENZMAN. Hey, so what's up to the star status? Guys, I'm gonna be going over some CL550 features. I know I did a features video before, but it wasn't really like this one. It was more of just everything the car have. This video, guys, gonna be more about some hidden features that if you're looking for a CL or if you got a CL already, some of the cool stuff you can do in your CL, guys. And I know you can drop even more stuff in the comments, guys, because I know a lot of my subs know even more crazy stuff that this car can do than what I know. But for me, having the car for 4 years, we're gonna go over some of the stuff that I do know, some of the hidden things and some of the basic things. Like when you put the car in reverse, the mirror goes down, and then when you put it in drive, you go over 15 to bring it back up and stuff like that. Just some really cool features on the car that I'm gonna be explaining right now. Let's go. So the first really good feature that's probably standard on all Mercedes and that you've seen maybe in every Mercedes video is this one right here. So the CL550 also has it. So you just take the key fob, you go up to the car, you have to find the sensor point. Once you find it, you press unlock. And the windows and the sunroof opens automatically just by pressing unlock. And another thing that comes on is your cooled seats. So that's the first really great feature, guys, because say it gets really hot and this car inside gets really hot. But if you notice right now with all the windows down, look at that profile. It looks like a drop top. Well, it feels like a drop top, excuse me, you know, but with the drop top hard frame, but with the top up, that's what it looks like. So that's the really cool feature. Another great thing, guys, is that this key comes out. So what that does is, say the key fob isn't working, you can always stick this part of the key in there and unlock it. But you have to pull the frame at the same time, so that's another good feature. So say your key fob run out, you can always use this to open the door. Another really cool feature that I do like, which I did explain on a different video, is so you can't lock your keys inside the car. That was one I remember a while back. A lot of people, or you will see a lot of the key lock and unlock your key making a lot of money off business, because they'll come get in your car to hand you your key. And I locked my keys in the car once before, not this car, but that's why it makes so much sense to have this feature. And this was back in 2008 or 2007 for the 2008 model year production car when it came out. So say your keys drop in the car, or anyhow they're in the car, and you go to lock the door, it won't let you, because it'll say, so it's detecting that your key is in the vehicle. So you can't lock the doors. No way to use the sensor on the outside to lock the door, because it won't lock. It'll keep saying the same thing. That key is detected in vehicle. So another great feature, guys, is that if you fail to close your door all the way, so star status, this is what I like the most about this car besides the pillarless frame, is that when you close the door, and I'm a victim to this, I do it all the time no matter whose car I get in. You can ask anybody I know. I always do this, guys. I always just put the door, the best thing. This is a really good feature. It's not for all models, guys. So what I'm explaining on this car, these cool features, is more pertaining to this car. But if you got a Mercedes, you could try them and see if it works on your car. But that soft close, where you don't, it just goes to the latch and it closes for you. Again, pull it up to the latch and it closes for you. So it's like a soft mechanism, so you don't really mess up your doors. So say you get out, you just soft close. You don't have to slam your doors, never. You just get out and it'll close for you. And going hand in hand with that, guys, is watch what the windows do when you officially close the door. Let's try it one more time. So it's securing the lock of your window and it's securing that inside. So that's another cool feature that I like. And a pretty basic feature, but something that's good to know if the car is in reverse, because some backup cameras do not beep if you get too close to the car. This one will beep. And that's signaling that you are too close to the car. So yes, guys, the 2008 model backup camera does beep if you get too close to the car. And that's good to know because it's a 2008. My 2015 Toyota Corolla does not beep, but at least you can see what's going on. But at least this one alerts you, hey, that's it. You can't back up anymore. Another cool feature, but standard, on this car are the sensors. You see those lines right there? So say you're coming out of a parking spot and you don't know how much space you got. See how the sensors instantly jump? And you'll know when you don't have no more room because the sensors will turn red and it will beep also. And another great feature that this car has, guys, so besides your standard navigation, guys, you could always look right here if you go to Navi and it'll always show you your direction of travel. See, like right now it's saying I'm on Santa Clara Ave without even going to the navigation on this screen, which is the main unit for the navigation, showing you where you're at. But if you just want a quick glance of where you're at, you can always use this. And so another really good feature that I like, guys, is say you're rolling the windows up. So here we go. So the windows are going up. Now watch this back window. Watch what it does. See, my hand is still on it going up, but if you notice, it stopped. And the reason why it stopped, and watch what it's gonna do, it's gonna go back down. So what it's really doing, it's nothing. If you see that happening, subs, is nothing wrong with your window. The reason why it's doing that because it's a safety feature. It makes sure that nothing get caught in there, basically. So then you would just, press it back up again. Sometimes it do it multiple times and then it'll latch and then it'll close. At first I used to think, like, what is that? Like, what is the car doing? Like, are my windows broken? So guys, if you're watching this video and you see that happen, nothing is wrong with your window. It's doing that because it's a safety feature that's embedded in the car that makes sure nothing gets stuck right there because it's a pillarless frame window. Another great feature, guys, is I can control the passenger seat while being in the driver's seat. All you have to do is press this button, R for right, so it lets you know now you're controlling this seat, and all your functions is the same. I can move it back, so I'm controlling the seat. I can move the headrest up and down, and also the seat back and all the way forward. Completely up to me. That's a nice feature to have, if you're going to pick someone up and you need to adjust the seat, if it's a taller person or a shorter person, just depending, you can do that also. So the really basic feature was not basic. It's still, a lot of cars don't have it, but basic meaning it's not a hidden feature. It's just a good feature that I like, is that the massaging seat. So to activate it, all you do is you press it right here and that brings it up on the screen. So you got the driver side and you got the passenger side. That's what I like, guys. So not only can you get a massage, but who's ever in the passenger seat with you can get a massage. And this thing is deep for a 2008 model year. Guys, look what all it has. It has the seat sides, seat back sides, lumbar, shoulders. So it's basically supporting everything. It got your pulse mode, and that's how fast or how slow do you want it to give you a massage. And then you can put the dynamics on. So this car is filled with options, guys. It's filled with options. I know a lot of people in the comments always be like, oh my, I'm exaggerating when I say this, but my 91 Corolla had this feature and my 2001 Corolla can do this. But guys, this is a total package. Yeah, you may have one or the other, but it has everything. Like every fully loaded this car had night vision, guys, and I will show you that in this video also. Another cool feature, guys, is your mirror can be turned in. If you turn it in, put it back out, or you can press this button right here and both the mirrors turn in. You press it again, they go back out. Guys, there's even an extra compartment right here in the back. Just look how big that is. Look at the compartment space. So if you close it, that's what it looked like. But just look at the space. You can really put a lot of stuff in there. And guys, another really cool feature, guys, is that these buttons are not just for nothing. These bottom buttons. So if you press this way, the whole system will turn towards the passenger side so they can get a better view. When you press it, it'll turn the other way. It'll turn back towards the driver. And another thing that's kind of standard, that's really cool on a lot of Mercedes is this, and I didn't even know this before I had a Mercedes, is that you can have the sunroof tilted. You can tilt it and you can close it, and you see those vents, it still allows air inside. A lot of cars don't have that, so when it's like this is just closed. So that's a good feature, because if you don't want a lot of wind or to be a lot isolated, you can have that open and still feel some kind of air come through the vehicle. Another top hidden feature that I didn't really know, guys. So if you hold the latch right here, this is how you bring it back. But once it goes back, it automatically adjusts by itself, so who's ever getting in the back seat can get back there easily. But I'm pretty sure what you have in your CL, guys, that nobody's gonna really be in the back seat like that. But that's a good feature, because on every other car I've been in, especially in the 2008 year, when you lift the seat up, it just stays there and you gotta struggle to get back there. This one actually does it for you, and upon putting it, it goes back to your position. And I'm just gonna throw this in there, guys, because a lot of people, like when they do your tinted windows or everything, they don't know how to get to your sunshade. A lot of people don't know how to get to it. They think they do, but they don't. Just look at all the features right there. It's just so much stuff that this car can do. But that's where it is, guys. So say you're looking for it, you got Navi, audio. You always go to your vehicle. That's where it's gonna be. A lot of people think they know where it's at, but it's not. And it's extended, and you literally just press the knob, and then the sunshade drop. And if you want it to go, and you'll see even right here that it say retracted. And if you want it to go back up, you literally just press right there again, and it goes back up. The ambient lighting that you see inside can go from a 5 all the way down to 0. So if you don't want it lit at all at nighttime, you can turn it off if you would like to know, but I don't know who would want it off. You know, it's like an extra little feature. It gives it that extra layer, that extra nighttime feature. So everything, guys, you really want to get to in the details is in the settings, is in the vehicle mode. So you see right here, you can take this off. The mirrors don't have to fold in when you lock the car. They don't have, it doesn't, the passenger one doesn't have to lower when reversing if you don't want it to. That's all on your convenience, which is actually really nice, but who would turn it off? But those are nice features, guys. So everything on this video is not hidden features, it's more common features, but the stuff that you should know, like that's the cool features of the car. That's the reason why you get this car. And another thing, yes, it does play DVDs, guys, if you wanted to know. So star status, it does play DVDs, if anyone wanted to know. But you have to be, the vehicle have to be stopped to play. It will not play and drive. And star status, look at my MPG. My MPG is 11.6. Guys, do you still want a CL? As nice as it is, I mean, I can live with it. I never really look at gas prices, and by no means am I saying I got a lot of money or little money or whatever. I'm just saying you don't get a car like this to worry about the gas. But that is pretty horrible. 11.5 to the gallon currently. And so if you wanted to know, this can come out while you're driving the car, so it can come out. You can put the key in, so you don't gotta be scared. But the reason that happens, as you see, is I inserted that, the car stopped. And the reason being, I like to think of it as a safety feature, like something changed. Like it's not reading, it's reading the program from your key now, and instead of the key being in your pocket. So that's a cool feature, guys. This car has a lot of safety features in it. Another really good feature, guys, is that it'll toggle through MPH and KMH. You just go right here, speedometer, and you can actually change it. So if you switch it to on, that's a nice feature. You have your regular miles per hour right here, but you have the KMH meter right here. But if you want to keep it in miles per hour, you cut that off. But then you can go back to your settings and go to units, and it'll change the whole thing to KMH. So the whole thing changes. So now you got your whole thing KMH. But it's cool to know that you can have this on the MPG, and you can add the speedometer of the KMH right there on the side and drive like that, or just keep it on miles per hour. So that's another cool, unique, that's kind of hidden feature to show you guys. Any default codes that your car will read will be in here. You go to trip, navi, audio, telephone, you keep scrolling over and you go to messages. Your messages will let you know what's going on with the car. Sometimes not everything, just what it's reading, like a code. Like, watch this, guys. If I put my lights on, I have one code that it reads. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's weird. So if I turn the lights on, it'll say, I think you guys may have seen it on another video, it'll say, there it is right there. Check front left side marker lamp. So you can always tell, you can go back to where it's at, it'll be in your messages right there, and it'll tell you 1 of 1. That's what the car is registering that's wrong with the car, and that the sensor is telling us that needs to be fixed. All right, so to the I'm a Star status, signing off. I hope you liked this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And I do got a lot more on this bad boy coming up right here. So stay tuned.